Is this thing on?
Okay, it's working. Yay! We did it.
Yay!
And I did the thing, and the thing did the thing, and there were things everywhere.
All the things happened.
All the
Three's
things.
Company too.
That's good. Like, it actually worked. Instagram's working today. It just didn't disappear into the fucking oblivion that it usually does. Oh, I said fuck. Remember we had that. Remember that when we had that rule that we weren't going to swear in the first 10 minutes of the show?
Yeah, I do.
There was a time where I had a
There
rule
was a
where
time-
nobody was allowed to swear at all, and we had the Bible or the dictionary. It was the UCR dictionary was unscripted. No,
That's how long ago it was.
Yeah. The dictionary, right? Because we called the vagina the Pikachu and Stranger Wood, Stranger Moisture. Like we had code words for everything so that we wouldn't.
And then we came on. Then we became a visual podcast, and it got real blue. And then people were like,
Then
you
he
guys
let me
swear.
come back and
You
I
guys
couldn't
swear
stop
a lot. It's like
saying the F word.
What?
Then he let me come back on, and I couldn't stop saying the F word.
I think it's everywhere. I think the Australian quotient might have helped as well.
Joyce showed up with like totes of shit, like my baby book. And one of the things was like a laminated newspaper article of like a news story of like when the show first started. And it was Mike, Karen, Ashley, the Power Ranger, and Allie from Halloween, and myself.
Oh, wow.
And it's like us, and it was like some write up in the fucking paper. And she had it laminated. I'm like, what the fuck? And she had 2 copies. Right? But I'm like,
put it on the wall.
I'm like, wait a minute, bitch.
Yeah.
I'm like, you had 2 copies laminated, and what now? Because you're 60, I never see this in your fucking house.
Yeah, right.
Like I never saw it up on the wall. I never see it on your coffee table. I didn't see this shit nowhere.
Never framed.
You
nothing.
did a show with a fucking
Never
Power
on the fridge.
Ranger, the motherfucker from Roseanne, the girl from fucking all that who was just on HBO and fucking nominated for that. I didn't see that shit on your wall ever, bitch. But I see
And now, Jeffrey, it's at your house because she doesn't want it in her house anymore.
Right. And then you send it to me and my baby book.
Put it on your fridge. It'll make you feel better.
I don't want this fucking.
I'm muted. That's why we're making it a studio upstairs, right? It should go on the wall somewhere.
I don't know.
There you go.
They always is like
We need to put the dress up. We need to put next time I'm over, we're gonna deck out the studio. I think
that would
the job.
I would do because it's funny.
Right, the dress needs to go up with just Katrina always
You
there.
don't think it's funny that your mom had this laminated and saved it in a box so much she didn't want to bring it out, but now she wants it out of her house? Yeah, I think it's funny.
I mean, when you put it like that, we'd have to like type something up and have the story with it.
Yeah.
Right. So that when
we can put all the old merch around as well.
Yeah.
We should make a little shrine.
Glass shadow boxes.
Okay, maybe if we finish off that other room, we put the soundproofing in with the sex swing, and then around it can be like the
bathroom, Jeffrey.
Bathroom. You're like swinging.
The bathroom. Joe says the bathroom.
It's got to be the
on the
bathroom
other side.
Well, you get your troop of lesbians onto it, and we will adapt. We will do that. We'll get there.
Okay.
I was gonna start the show. I was gonna start the show a little bit differently today, but we got distracted already. Official announcement.
Oh.
Everyone's like, what is official announcement?
Oh, what's that?
We are. There's going to be a little promo coming and everything. We are officially looking for new co-hosts / contributors. So if you think that you can hang with us once a week and have an opinion and do all that kind of stuff, we would love to hear from you. But if you are interested in maybe creating your own show and joining the Uncensored family, we're interested to hear from you as well. Just inbox us on one of the social medias and I'll get back to you. But this is going to be moving forward some plans for next year to reestablish world domination and etc. etc. So If you know someone who you think could, well, it's an election year. You know we do well in election years, guys. Come on. we know we do our best work when there's insurrections and stuff like that. Come on. We do. If you know someone who can hang with us, who you think would be good in the mix, or you think you'd be good in the mix, let us know. And we are looking forward to broadening our horizons here at Uncensored Radio. But we'll do a check-in with everyone. I'm going to play Devil's Advocate, and who will go first? I love doing this. Christina.
Ah, shit.
Ah, shit.
Hi.
Hey, girl.
Hey, Dawn.
How your week going?
It's going great. Yeah.
You had a birthday in the family this week, right?
Oh my God, yeah. Let's talk about that. All right. So my son turned 3. Yay.
Yay.
He's so fucking cute. I really have to say, I have like the cutest son ever in life. He's just he's so adorable.
I love
he
the video you took of the balloons, Christina. You're like, what's he going to do with the
Yes,
balloons? And next minute, he
yes.
throws his body into the whole pile of balloons.
Okay. So cute, right? Like I had no expectations that morning because like I put their gifts on my ottoman and like, you know, I got him balloons that I attached to like my trampoline in the living room, and then I blew up balloons for the floor. And again, I don't expect him to notice things. He was diagnosed autistic this year, so we've had a good year, a rough start, but it turned out to be a good year after all, because he has come a very long way and he's doing amazing. So I didn't expect him to like run and be like, it's my birthday, because you know that's not what he does. Is he's not that kid. So I even had said to Jeff, I said, well, be lucky if he notices the balloons, you know, like he's not going to run up to his gifts. And sure as shit, the first thing he did was, actually I said to Jeff, I said, the first thing he's going to do is grab the TV remote for me to turn the TV on, because that's what he wants. Like he wants to watch Mickey Mouse or Bluey or whatever. And the first thing he did was come in and play with the balloons. And then he got the remote. But then he starts like putting them all together in like a pile, you know, and then he just nosedives.
That was great.
Like, what are you doing, buddy? The whole week he's been doing that because they're still lingering. And every now and then I hear, you know, like that squeak of the balloon, and I look in and he's just rolling back and forth on the balloon, like on his belly.
Huge balloons.
Oh my God. Well, I blew them up
out.
quite a bit. I did. My thing is getting all messed up lately.
And it was the cutest. You made that look so cute.
Thank you. I did. I try. You know, I try.
That's right.
Even though, again, he's good. He'll notice. I'll remember for him, you know.
You're going to shove the picture in his face and be like, do you see what I fucking did for you at 11 o'clock at night, you ungrateful bastard? And then I was up making chicken cutlets.
It was late. Yeah, I was up very late that night.
It reminds me of a Christmas Eve not too long ago, actually.
I wouldn't know what you're talking about. Oh, you mean when Vera and Gia came and you saved my ass and we're wrapping gifts until fucking what, 4 a.m.?
Oh my God!
I built a chair.
You built a chair. You were very
that's my like claim to fame. I put that chair together and I saw that chair. It's still standing. It's okay.
Little help from my friends.
I know, right?
Yeah,
Jeff just drank wine and it was like, oh, help.
He did. We helped.
Yeah, we helped. How are you this week, lovely Vera?
I'm good.
Oh, she's good.
See Wicked last night with my sisters and my niece.
Ooh, very
Got my
nice.
tree up.
Yes, I've had a glance at Vera's tree.
Yeah.
Very beautiful.
Are you only doing one this year?
Yeah, well, I don't know. I might do another. I took the little pop-up trees from TikTok and put like 4 of those up.
Oh my God, have you seen the one on TikTok with the remote control that comes up and goes, woo,
yeah,
and puts itself up, and it's got an app, and you paint the color lights and everything you want? It's amazing.
Shut up.
Yeah,
but I don't trust it for $95. This tree should cost $400. So
yeah.
I'm not going to buy it off TikTok.
Until I can like magnetically like the ornaments on itself.
Hey, I have been
around on the floor.
Christmas time, Jeffrey. I have seen the ornament collection that you have.
You have an
So you don't
extensive
really get to
collection,
talk.
sir.
I,
Yeah.
half of
have to
it,
see.
I would say probably 75% of it was stolen. So
I had to help box that shit up. I saw it happen. It was a lot.
That's a fraction of what I had.
But you
Why
had
do you have so
a
many ornaments?
because he loves life, apparently.
I don't have enough. I need to get more.
I
Like,
had collected the Hallmark ornaments for years, and somebody they disappeared.
oh,
I have every color palette. I have red.
Jeffrey did have a
I have blue. I have silver. I have purple.
She teams with theme.
Yeah.
Jeffrey had a scary realization about Christmas this week, didn't you, Jeff? Surprised when you came home in the middle of the night?
oh
In the
yeah,
kitchen.
your form.
Your form.
Kitchen?
There was a strange form waiting for you in the house when you got home. And you nearly had a heart attack. Come on, girl. Get with me. What did the party planner leave at your house?
Oh my God! You said book. I'm like, which paper are you talking about?
I'm trying to set you up for a story here.
Well, and then I'm like, because there was another thing that happened, which I don't know if you know about yet. Which I'll tell you. There's a few things. Okay, it's been a really rough week. All right, you don't even know. Okay, it's been dramatic. Oh my God. So what you're talking about is I came home, I was working all day like a commoner. I had to go work. I had to mop floors. Oh my God, it's tragic. So I worked like all fucking day. I come home, I walk in the kitchen, and there's something standing like at the end of like the galley kitchen in the dining room. Somebody. And I just like glance it, and I'm like, "Oh, hi!" Oh no, it's the dummy. It's the dummy that had the dress on at Halloween party. It's been here the whole time, hanging out with me in the living room. It was the only thing left, but it was naked. It was nude, so it was just white.
Jeff was having a full body moment.
It's literally like
whole
just the top of a mannequin. No head, no legs.
Oh my God. Body.
I would have shit a little bit.
Fucking deceased, bitch.
Easily
deceased in the fucking kitchen. Just I was just you know that time where you just grab on the kitchen counter and you're fucking like,
yeah. You grab your pearls.
Like
you grab the wall.
Fuck. Today I am done. I should be an alcoholic.
Take me.
Thank God that shit's all boxed up because I'm too fucking fat and lazy to go drag it the fuck out.
You should be an alcoholic. Was that
I should after bit. I was telling you it's bad. Then Gabe and I'm gonna go do laundry. Gabe's like, he's just talking somebody, so he's comes down with me. We're talking,
not doing, not doing.
No, he's just talking. So he's coming with me. Whatever, we're chatting. So I go to come up, and I'm right by the stairs, and I'm like, what the fuck is that? And I look down, and I'm like, oh, and I jump on the fucking stairs, right? Because I'm like, it just startled me. And then I'm like, it's a mouse. And I'm like, is that a real mouse? Is that a fake mouse? But meanwhile, as I'm like, this is in like split seconds, right? But my reaction of jumping off the floor onto the stairs and like, oh, scared the living fuck out of Gabriel. So he screams like somebody's shooting at him and goes flying back into the laundry room going, you left me! I didn't go anywhere. I just went up and stayed. I'm like, Gabe, it's fine. Come on, right? I'm like, come on. Now, mind you, I'm telling him to come on, but I haven't gotten off that stair. Because that fucking thing is
I'm not going back down.
Right? I'm not getting off that fucking stair.
Fuck you.
That fucking thing hasn't moved. And I'm like, well, what's going on here? Why is this fucking thing not moving? Like, what's happening? What kind of shenanigans are fucking happening right now? So I'm like, come on, Gabe, just come on, it's fine. No, it's fine. It's fine. I don't know. So he goes, he's like, you left me. What are you doing? I'm like, I didn't leave you. I'm right here. You ran away. What are you doing? You went the wrong way. That's why people die in scary movies.
That's the first one to die.
I'm like, you
Right.
stay with the group. With
No
the group.
survival instinct. Poor child.
Go towards the exit, not back in the room with no exit.
I hope
No.
you've got a slutty friend that can go first.
Right?
Yeah.
You plow through the person in front of you. You know what I'm saying? Like, no.
Right.
Self-
Been very life and death at Jeff's house.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. No.
Sorry, I did that.
Vera's sharing the show.
no.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay. I'm like, Aiden, get me some Tupperware. So he comes down with this little clear bowl. I'm like, oh, Jesus. Okay, we'll throw it on there. And then I throw on something else. Because, well, I don't want to, because it wouldn't move. I even like got the,
Was it real or was it fake?
no, it was real. But
And
it
it
just,
wouldn't move?
it just kind of moved its legs and kind of sat up, but it didn't move. And I'm like, is this motherfucker pregnant and about to give birth on my fucking floor? Like, bitch, you ain't paying no rent. You didn't get clearance. I didn't sign no motherfucking waivers. And who is cleaning this motherfucking mess up? Because it ain't me, bitch. Hell
So
no.
have you been back to check on the mouse?
Oh, yeah, I went to that bitch is dead as motherfucker.
And no babies.
Oh no.
I don't- Maybe she ate him, bitch. I don't fucking know.
Oh no.
But she
That's
dead
right.
as a motherfucker out of that piece of Tupperware.
Staying fresh.
Oh.
Mm-mm.
Stay
Yeah,
blessed.
I've never had a mouse in the house. I have like things around the perimeter of the house.
Had
Yeah.
bees.
I'm like, what the fuck is happening here?
Yeah,
Oh
never.
no,
right?
we don't, bitch. So I ordered all the electronic boxes to be plugging in, and I fucking ordered all. We'll go
Yeah,
to
never
war.
the
You
fuck again.
listen, Miss Mouskowitz. I will kill you,
Mouskowitz.
all your motherfucking children, and every last motherfucking relative you have.
Mickey the
bitch.
Mouse.
And then I
Sherry
ordered that, like,
Moskowitz.
that quick creep shit. Think my fat fucking faggoty ass is not going to be outside plugging every goddamn crack in that foundation tomorrow on a.
Well,
So
like
there
I
you
said,
go,
I think it's because it's cold out, you know, like, and they're like trying to find a warm place to just chill out in the winter.
That's what the boxes outside the house are for, bitch. Don't.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
You
There's
stay
no
in the
room at
brunch
this
window.
end.
They're
Yeah.
not welcome. Oh, I 100% agree.
No.
I
Go
would
to the
die.
old folks home over there, bitch.
Yeah.
Chew on them while they sleep. That's all.
I have
Good.
too many cats around the area to have mice.
Yeah, well, and
Like,
that's the other thing. We are crawling with pussy.
We had
Yeah,
a
that's
colony
true.
of the feral cats around here for a while.
yeah.
We need to let one into the basement, Jeff. Need a basement
Yeah.
cat. No, but then they'll have kittens.
Do not
That's
get
not
a
a good
cat.
idea. The boys
Do
want a
not
cat
get a
so badly. They want a cat so bad.
Don't get a cat.
Tyler's like, cat? Cat where? Cat anytime there's a cat. Tyler's like, where? What's that? It's all right, dude. So, the hamster needs to start to learn how to hunt mice, I think, is general.
Oh, and I don't know if I sent you guys. There's new footage of me with the floor buffer.
I haven't uploaded it yet. I
Oh,
I definitely want to.
there's a little more. What had happened was I didn't pull it off the other camera yet. I was having some trouble, but the very, very first time that I tried it, it flew me into one of the tables. But thank heavens that I have become a little more limber.
And
I was
agile.
able to do a little maneuvering.
It was
and not
brilliant.
get
It was very
thrown on
nice.
top of it, but kind of leap,
Yes.
if you will.
Oh.
Yes. That footage, I promise, we will have for next week. We will update
He's
Jeffrey's
planning
favorite.
Jeez, do you do
famous speech.
anything?
No, I just show up. Right? It's just all of this just happens, right?
Right.
This just happened as well. No, nobody spent time doing this
Hot
either.
load of hot topics.
Oh, I thought Brett did that.
What? Yes, that was right. That's right. Speaking of random things that show up unannounced and uninvited, Dr. Oz. Dr. Oz. I wish I could say I was surprised. But, ex-reality / talk show hosts seem to be the way to go. Right.
What? Why is
He's
that
going to be the head of
full?
Medicare and Medicaid. He's gonna fix America, make America healthy. Apparently.
Wait.
Yeah.
Canadian's new
I
secretary.
didn't hear anything. What happened? What happened?
Dr.
I don't
Oz.
know the
That
story.
latest nominee
You don't
for,
know
like,
about this, Christina?
one of the
I didn't
new
get this news
nominees
brief.
for the cabinet.
Yeah.
For what?
Health and Human Services? No, that's
Health and Human-
RFK. He's going to be
No, yeah.
Medicare.
Yeah.
Director of Medicare.
Oh, okay.
CMS administrator. His official
Yes.
title.
Oh, you know what? Maybe we'll all get one of those. What were they? The Aussie berries or something like that? I bet you we're gonna get them all for free now, yo! Woo!
The
So,
acai berries gave them a kickback. That's why they were promoted them, not because they fucking worked.
Yeah,
I
there's
bet
a
you
very
everything's gonna be covered by insurance now because that motherfucker gonna get paid.
Right.
He doesn't have a practice. He's not a CMS enrolled.
well.
You
There you
just
go.
say-
So
As long as he can promote something.
it just makes me ponder who is going to get a job next. Are we going to get? I was going to say Dr. Phil, but he's in Oprah's back pocket. But so is Dr. Oz for a while there. So
Dr.
Is
Phil
is Dr. Phil going to be the Center for Mental Health and Wellness?
could be.
I hate you, you
Oh.
dumb bitch. I was
Could
like,
be.
sorry.
I'm like, okay,
Dr.
who else,
Britney
was on,
Spears.
who
Yeah.
else was on The Apprentice that he hasn't hired yet? Like, you know what I mean? There's got to be like a
Omarosa.
sweet person coming. No, he
No,
already
they
got
don't like
hired.
each other.
Rosa was in the last administration.
Yeah, that's it. No,
she got
no.
fired.
Yeah.
There's got to be like somebody in the later seasons that he hasn't used yet. That's gonna be like the fucking
Someone's going to sweep through and just be like,
Oh yeah.
like that.
But I'm
Everybody's
like,
fucking
of course
head's just
it's-
gonna explode.
of course it's Dr. Oz, because, you know,
It'd be great.
we've made such strong and confident, well-renowned choices so far.
You know, it'd be so great. It would be so
What?
great
Well, I will say,
if
at
he
least
tried to
with
hire
Gandhi,
Oprah.
if the new AG nominee, who he had in minutes, I think Gates resigned at 3 and she was nominated by 3:30.
Yeah.
You know, she at least
Because-
has prosecutorial experience.
Well, yes, let's look at Matt Gaetz stepping down from being elected into the I can't speak, attorney generalship. The GOP thought that he wouldn't garner enough support because he's
that's not what
facing.
he said in his speech.
Yeah, well, this is
The GOP
For those-
senators, they can only afford to lose 2. And 5 senators had stepped up and said they would not confirm him because of the allegations against him. Now, the allegations, the report was buried. The Judicial Committee decided not to release it. However, one of the women who was a witness came forward to CNN and it gave her testimony in detail. So the events have come out. And so when Matt Gaetz resigned this afternoon, he said it was because there's too much distraction and President Trump needs to get to his business at hand.
not for paying for sex with a 17-year-old girl
Fucking
more than
Christ.
once.
He continues to deny it, no matter how many allegations there are,
Well,
how many witnesses.
Well,
I
it's
love
not
it.
like he's gonna admit it.
No, I
Yeah,
love.
right?
Let's put this in big quotation marks. The House Ethics Committee voted to not release the findings of the investigation. So nothing happened, obviously.
Well, the House is the one that's the crazies.
Ethics. I was talking about
Yes,
ethics.
no, let me. The House is very gerrymandered. You know, the senators are less partisan because they have to win a whole state. So they have to appeal to everybody, not just, their specific demographic. And the problem with the Congress is over the years, every 10 years when we do a census, the Congress redistricts. And what they have done is they've gerrymandered this so that they essentially pick their voters. So they will go house by house and say, we need to get 90% Republican in this district, and we're going to make this district, 70% Democrat. And they make these outlandish. I mean, if you look at the maps, the House districting maps, they're ridiculous. They're shaped like a painting of a horse. Whereas if you just broke it up in a geographical location, you might find a better split. So you have Congress people like Nancy Mace, who was very bipartisan when her district was purple and could go either way. She was very liberal. She was pro-LGBTQ. And this week she rallied the House to force the trans woman to use the men's bathroom that just got elected from Delaware. So you've got a very gerrymandered House, and you get these extremists like Nancy Mace, like Marjorie Taylor Greene, like Lauren Boebert, and they are the ones that are running the House Ethic Committee, and their
ethics being the important part.
Yeah, they're partisan as shit. They're not going to go against their leader.
Yeah, look, I think it's
were
going to
they
be
the
interesting.
ones that did the investigation on him too?
The House Ethics Committee started the investigation under Biden when they had the slight majority. No, they
did the investigation on Matt, found him not guilty.
They started it, yes. In the first.
And it hasn't finished?
They actually just finished like this week. And then
That's finished. They're not releasing the results.
They're not releasing the results.
They're not making them public.
Yes. And they can't
so nothing happened.
They can't move forward because Matt Gaetz resigned his position.
Oh, how convenient.
He is no longer a congressman, and they have no jurisdiction over him. He's a private citizen at the moment.
That's convenient timing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Kind of like Alan Jones here in Australia, one of our biggest radio personalities, stepped down and retired. 2 days later.
So because
2 days later, historical sexual assault cases being brought against him made public.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh.
So because he stepped down, he can't be charged?
The House Ethics Committee has no jurisdiction over him. They only investigate ethics of House membership.
So now
if he's not in the job, if he's not in the job anymore, the investigation doesn't apply, basically.
So now they have to go charge him in another way.
The state of Florida or to the DOJ. And as we all know, Merrick Garland, as our DOJ, moves at the pace of glue.
Interesting timing is all I'm going to say.
Yeah.
Interesting timing, but I think this is going to be the future moving forward, right?
Yeah.
People are going to be digging for dirt left, right, and center on both sides just to, prove things.
Let's be. This is the rant. Shall I go here?
We don't have to talk. We can skip. It's all right. We can come back to it. Because there is something that moved at the speed of light. Netflix customer service probably moved at the speed of light.
Oh, God.
Did anybody
I don't follow the boxing. I was hoping we'd have our heterosexual here, but I'm like, they punched each other and one of them hit harder. But
honestly, I fell asleep by the end of the second round, and it was fucking retarded. Just the first 2 rounds was. I'm sorry, it was stupid. It was not what I was expecting for a wrestling match. It was not what I thought. Or I'm sorry, boxing. It was not what I thought was a boxing match. I'm sorry, not wrestling. I actually watch wrestling, which is pretty funny. But it just for what I was expecting it to be, for all the hype, for all the build-up, for all the shit that I saw on TikTok, again, the build-up to the fight on Netflix, to everything. It's just, I'm going to knock him out in 1 round. If it ain't done in 1, it ain't this. Tyson, and it was just, all I saw was this.
He's 60 fucking years old. He has no.
did you see the videos of the guy? Did you see the
Huh?
videos of him training though? He like punched through time and space.
That's
I was
what
like,
I'm
oh my god,
saying.
he's gonna he's
That's-
gonna kill that white boy. But no,
That's what I'm saying. There was none of that in the fight.
yeah.
And if you saw it, you would say, "What the actual fuck
He
happened here?"
probably
He
just
was
made
paid.
enough
He was
money.
paid off.
He just
Yeah,
made $20 million.
Enough $20 million
Exactly.
for losing.
and he's Mike Tyson. He's
Oh, no.
smart. He knows what he's doing.
He
He knew
probably
exactly what he
years
was
old.
doing.
He had
Made
no
more
than
business
that.
being in that ring with that young man.
He knew
probably was
exactly
paid
what he was doing.
20 million off the top, but then he
I think
probably
so.
made 100 million to lose.
Well,
Especially
and he's
with all the
probably
bets
going to be
and everything.
continuing
But
to
I'm
make
sorry.
money off this event for the next 6 months.
I'm real
Yep.
sorry. In the real world, like, because I don't follow, do losers get money?
If it's a celebrity
will.
match like this was,
But
yes,
in general,
paid.
like,
It's not
Yeah.
an event.
so
like
what's
a
the
title
motivation to
match.
win then? More
You get
money.
paid to show up.
You get paid to
You know,
show up.
more money.
And then you
Yeah.
get
God.
money, and then you get notoriety for beating the
Fame?
champ.
You know how this
All the
works?
fame that comes with it.
I'm just like, if
Yeah,
you're gonna
it's
offer me
not-
20 million, he might as well have just gotten sat on a stool in the middle of it. It's like,
Right.
oh, okay, $20 million.
You know
I
what
showed up.
Shatner got just to show up? Just show
I
up
don't
to a
even know
convention?
if
Yeah, that's $20
you
million
saw the
for
fight.
essentially 4 hours work.
Did you see the fight? But let's fuck
I don't
them.
watch boxing, no.
The fight before them. Okay, because
Was
I
intense.
only know this because my niece called me because Tim and my sister and my nieces were watching the whole thing. So my niece calls me and she's like, "Oh, the fight before Tyson." She's like, "Tyson's coming on in a few minutes." She's like, "But the fight before." This girl was like, she had the French braids, like the really tight French braids in her
Oh,
hair.
was it Rossi?
No. She doesn't box anymore.
Okay.
She's more wrestling actually now than she is boxing. So she was fighting this other girl and she headbutted her and she kept headbutting her, but in a way that the braid was rubbing on her eyebrow, like on her eye.
Mhm.
And she got her, and by the end of the show, like my eye is normal right now, right? It was hanging down, and there was this insane gash, like a huge gaping hole in this woman's eyebrow to her lid, and I mean, it's just hanging there, and they had to make her fight all the rounds, and she lost. And now the other woman is being disqualified, or what is it? Suspended because of the way that she fought in this match, because she was headbutting this girl anytime that she could. Because like anytime that they were like squared up, she would go like this to the girl because she knew that her braid was like getting her in the right spot. Oh my god, I couldn't even watch it. It makes me sick. I hate boxing. I hate it. I like to watch wrestling, but boxing is disgusting to me. I just don't get it. Who in their right goddamn mind would get into a ring and just be punched in the face 100 times? I don't understand it. Willingly. Punch me in the face. Go ahead. Punch me in the
I
face.
can think of a few motherfuckers.
It's disgusting. Like, oh yeah, I want to leave this ring looking like I have all these
Right.
lumps and bruises and bumps. What? You're sick. You're sickening. Like, you're gross. I can't.
Yeah.
It's too much. It's too much for me. I don't know. Anyway.
It was interesting.
my
I
fucking
didn't read any of the leaked scripts either. So there was a big controversy that before the fight even began, there were scripts of the fight various copies of it leaked as to how it would go down exactly. It's just like, okay. We're obviously the idiots, right? Because everyone's buying into it.
Right,
Everyone's
right.
like, oh, this is real. This is real.
Oh,
It's
you
not
mean
I
like
don't know if you
wrestling?
heard.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, but did you hear about that like fake contract about Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce that they were like supposed to break up on September 28th?
breakup
Did you hear
contract,
about
yeah.
this?
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. We did a story about it.
Apparently, it was like some high school project. It turned out to be like this whole big thing. It was a makeup thing. So I don't believe the scripts because I don't believe anything that's like that because any high schooler or AI or whatever could be creating this crap
not to
and just
mention
throwing on the internet.
the international misinformation campaigns from Iran and China and Russia that have been running through our social media like crazy. You know?
I just look. I think it proves more than anything, and as they say, as the mission statement of this show, you got to do your own research because ain't nobody out there telling the truth, right? Ain't nobody out there telling the truth about the whole situation. So absorb your knowledge where you can, and figure it out. There is a little bit of, I guess, definitely sad, but I guess putting a pin in this one. Liam Payne's funeral was the other day, Wednesday. As you can see, the other 4 members of One Direction were in attendance. They all arrived individually so as to not, eclipse the gravity of the day. But it was very interesting that Liam's parents did a deal with the press. They said there are to be no photos of Liam's son, Bear. They will give them, they can come and be around, they set up outside of the chapel and everything for the press to be there. But if there were to be no photos of Bear, and there have been none.
I think that was the
which is-
smartest
God
thing we
bless
could
the
have done.
British.
Which is
Yeah.
so strange considering the British tabloid press are renowned for,
Yeah, the God.
not really the most scrupulous of matters. So any funds that were raised from the exposure are going to a charity, and they've asked his parents asked for any instead of flowers, etc., that people donate to a local hospital that they chose. So obviously very, very, very sad.
Yeah.
That 7-year-old is going to not only not have his father, but he's going to grow up in an age where all he has to do is Google his father's name and he'll see pictures of his dead body and all the mishegoss that goes along with it. So I can't imagine what that is like.
Never really considered myself a One Direction fan, but I did tear up looking at those pictures of that funeral today.
Well, that's what someone did a TikTok saying the last ever One Direction reunion. I was like, oh, that's hard. That's harsh. Like, and as we talked about, this will be a bit of a watershed moment for some of these fans that have grown up and a bit of a realization that mortality affects us all. We're all going to, end up there someday. But yeah, rest in peace, Liam. I think he had a very complicated life and a very
there have been charges.
Hard struggle.
Charged with murder.
Yep, there's 3 people being charged at the moment. It's still going to be a developing story, but hopefully,
I think
for the meantime,
somebody specific was charged specifically with murder.
No, we shall see.
I think that happened today.
Oh, there we go. Behind the news. Who knew? What am I doing? So lazy. So lazy.
Do you really do anything?
I know, right?
Be like,
you know where I wish I was? Do you know where I wish I was?
Where?
At the Elle Woman of the Year 2024 awards, because this happened. Now and Then cast reunion. Get it? Mine is Goldie Hawn, of course, because she's like the biggest spoil sport in the world.
Goldie Hawn?
Yeah.
She's a million. She's older than dirt.
I know, but she probably... everyone looks pretty good in that lineup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at Demi Moore. She's on the substance for sure. She's like... We love. I watched the speech. It was very cute.
They work is Rosie.
Yeah, but Rosie's Rosie. We love Rosie. I love Rosie. Rosie.
They should do a reunion.
They should do it then and now.
Who was Goldie Hawn in there? I don't remember.
Goldie Hawn was Thora Birch's character.
Oh.
To grow up to be the movie star. Oh no, that's Melody Griffith.
Yeah.
Wait, Goldie Hawn wasn't in that movie.
I didn't.
No, not Goldie Hawn.
I was just going with the flow.
I'm on drugs. There's four of
I'm
them.
like,
And
I
I just
don't.
told him on. I was like, what?
I'm like, I
I'm
had the
having a
book.
stroke.
I remember going to the theater and being like, they cut that out.
I'm having some kind of stroke. I've seen that movie 7 million times. Why did I think Goldie Hawn?
Yeah.
Because Melanie,
I've only seen it once. I was just going with the flow, thinking I don't
I'm like,
remember that, but
"Did you
whatever.
that's
about-
embarrassing.
I'm like, you
That
talking
shit
about
is
Bird on a
embarrassing.
Wire? Like, what are you?
No, I think, do you know what? I think I confused her Melanie Griffith's character with Goldie Hawn's character in First Wives Club. You know, the ex-movie, the movie star, that whole thing. Oh, wow. We should do an assigned seating on now and then. I love that movie.
Oh my god, we totally should. I would totally.
Somebody
attend
get
that,
him before she has a heart
Red
attack.
Rover, Red Rover.
Yes, that.
Oh
my God.
Christina Ricci. Oh, I love Thora Birch. Good
Sam,
time.
Sam. Don't die on me, Sam.
That was so traumatic. So
Right?
I'm going to incriminate myself. And if anyone that was there, I was having a bit of a rough mental health moment in 2011 when we were doing full-time performing arts. And we decided to watch Now and Then because the people that I was doing that course with were a lot younger and hadn't seen the movie. And it got to that point where, you know, the storm drain.
Oh, God.
Yes.
And he dives in and rescues her and all that kind of thing. And you know, when he's like, why do you always run away from me?
Give me. Yeah.
Cut to me. I just stood there and I just started sobbing. Like I lost my mind and threw myself on the ground. And then everyone's like, what's going on? I'm like, it's just really nice. Like, you can tell, like, you have a rough mental health moment. It's just like, okay,
when you feel
I was a bit moved by human kindness because I wasn't receiving much of it. I wasn't receiving much of it at the time, so I saw some human kindness and kind of lost my mind a little.
Oh,
But
man,
that's
Pete,
my-
was it? Something Pete.
Do you know who was there? Heidi. Remember our friend Heidi who was on the show? Heidi was there, and every time, like, that's one of our jokes. She just goes, "It's just really nice." So, like, fuck off, you whore.
Oh my God, I'm gonna snap her later, and I'm gonna
just go. It's just really nice.
How is she? What is she doing?
She's engaged. A lovely Heidi's engaged.
This bitch was traveling. Okay.
Yeah. She's engaged. She's engaged to a lovely man. I met them at Heidi's birthday. I went down for her 30th, and we had some drinks, some dancing. It was a good time. She's like the little sister I never had, so and her family are gorgeous, so it was lovely.
I have to like brave the plane to come over there just so I can like
crazy
slap
Pete.
her.
Sorry.
Crazy Pete. Look, Christina's doing it. Crazy reactions all around because this story got a little saucy this week. People had something to say in the comments. Now, Sabrina Carpenter, like, who is having her moment at the moment, caused a little bit of sensation. I know. She performs her song Juno in her short and sweet tour. She mimics different sexual positions every show.
Oh, you mean like Madonna?
Yeah, like Madonna or the president, Trump? Like the president elect, you know, whatever. But there is outrage again, you know, because we have to be mad at someone, not the fact that we voted for a criminal, but let's be mad at Sabrina Carpenter, you know. So social media have labeled her distasteful and vulgar. Sabrina is one step away from starting an OnlyFans at this point, said one critic on X. Well, it's probably Elon Musk. Can she stop sexualizing herself for 1 minute? Literal children are watching this. Sabrina Carpenter, her sexual positions are giving me the ick. She's not an artist for kids anymore.
Was she at one point?
Well, she was a Disney kid. She was a Disney kid growing up.
Kid, but 100 years
She's also a 25-year-old
Disney
woman.
kids grew up.
Her music really isn't for children.
Exactly,
No.
which was I want to point out one of the comments on the article, and I'll find it. I'm not going to name the person. You can go read the comments yourself. Says, where is it? Oh, come on, I can't see. I should have been more prepared. I wish I was prepared.
She
she's
finished
like,
one of her songs. Go ahead.
Yeah. The song Juno is about being so attracted to someone you want them to get you pregnant. Like a character Juno, you know? One of the comments on ours, I love her music. I really like her songs. They just don't need to be about sex. I wish she wouldn't include sex. How can you like something but then be against the like? I'm like, she's a 25-year-old woman. First of all, if you're not maintaining the media that your children absorb, then you get what you deserve. We have this conversation all the time. Just because it's popular doesn't mean it's appropriate for children.
And
not only that,
if you're
but
counting I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
You guys first, me.
If you were counting on a pop star to give your children morals, you're already failing as a fucking parent. Period.
Right?
It's not the pop star's job to raise your fucking kids. You want to screen what they see? Then pay attention. Don't just show up at a Sabrina Carpenter concert and say, "Oh, my poor eyes." Fuck you.
Yeah.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
She had, finished, one of her songs goes she talks at the end. I don't know the words. She probably knows the words.
She does Nonsense. So Nonsense was her kind of big breakthrough hit. And she does different sexual puns at the end of Nonsense all the time.
Exactly. And that was really popular all over the internet too. And
hugely popular.
And then what makes it and you don't even want to know what I was doing at 25. Let this girl live her fucking life. I don't understand why it's a problem. Is Taylor Swift? Was she not singing?
Oh, she's the downfall of the world, isn't she?
Oh my God, yes.
How dare a woman be successful?
Sabrina Carpenter and
every woman has been a problem.
Yeah.
Every single
Madonna,
successful woman, pop star, female entertainer has been a problem at some point.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Every single one.
Selena Gomez. Think about her, and with the other one with Selena. Oh my God, I hate all these girls. Yeah. Thank you.
Christina's best friend is the prime example. 16-year-old Britney Spears dressed up.
Yeah, Britney Spears, Christina Aguilera. God forbid, Menage a Trois. Oh my God, how could you? Voulez-vous coucher avec moi? Could you imagine Maya? This is my generation of Maya, Christina Aguilera, fucking Britney Spears. What Missy Elliott? Well, Missy Elliott wasn't really big of a whore, but Pink. Aaliyah. I mean,
think about the lyrics and the words and the shit. You know what I mean? Think about the 90s R&B.
Lil Kim. Yeah.
Come on. Hi, Lil Kim. How many legs?
Yeah. Cardi B.
Put it in my mouth
today. Think about it. It's just get over it. Music is fucking music. Let the fucking bitch do what the fuck she wants, because you know what?
She's
I like it.
smashing it too.
Who gives a fuck? How about don't let your 10-year-old listen to it? Yeah, how about she shouldn't be listening to it?
Job. It's not Cardi B's job. It's not Britney Spears' job. It's nobody's job but yours. And if you're mad at Sabrina Carpenter, you fucked up.
Why? Yeah. I don't understand why we keep having.
And if she's doing this on stage at the end of the night or at the end of the song, and your daughter goes, "What is that, mommy?" Just be like, "I don't know. It's a dance move.
Yeah.
I don't know what she's doing."
They're also having problems.
She's pretending to suck a dick, honey. What are you going to say that to that?
There's also a problem. Later in the show, she performs the song "Bed Chem," which is about having good sexual chemistry with somebody.
Yes.
And
why is this such a fucking
closes
taboo
and there's
thing?
silhouettes of legs spread and all that kind of thing.
Talk to your fucking kids.
We were found. This country was founded when the Pilgrims landed on Pilgrim Rock, and the Pilgrims were notorious prudes. So we've still got this puritanical mentality that is out of touch
Again,
with reality.
The Robin Williams-
tried to take Mannequin to fucking movie day at Catholic school in first grade. Mannequin.
Yeah.
The motherfucker was making out with a naked mannequin.
I love the old Robin Williams joke. The the Puritans, people so square, even the British kick them out. It's like, get the fuck out. It's like, take your big shoes and go. It's cute.
The buckles.
The buckles, those big
Even
buckle
the
shoes.
buckles are square.
It's the buckles. Ew, buckle shoes. All right. I was going to use something that Jeff sent for our view from here, but I've got another one. I'm going to save that one because it's juicy. You sent me two, but
Did we ever bring up the one that I never fucking heard about that you said when you went away for another fucking week?
No, I'm
you said you were
keeping
gonna save
them.
it
I
for
like
something
having a
fucking else,
backlog.
But now you're gonna fucking keep it.
I would
Leaving the
actually
show.
I would love your opinion on this one. Actually, here we go.
What the?
That was also the wrong graphic.
She got him all
Right.
flustered. He played the wrong fucking thing.
But it does. They both
do
apply,
anything
actually.
right. Jesus
I know.
fucking
I
Christ.
know how useless that. We're looking for a new producer, director,
no,
Yes,
content
please.
creator,
no,
Get your application.
moderator.
no,
You know, it's all good.
no.
This comes from
No.
the hallowed halls of Reddit's Am I the
My
Arsehole
vagina.
Okay, here's the story. Am I the asshole for serving only vegan food at my wedding without telling anybody, then getting upset when my family ordered 20 pizzas during the reception? Wait for it.
Yes.
Right,
Yes,
wait
I
for it.
would
Yeah,
love to
wait
hear
for
the
it. Wait for
story.
it. To get more outraged. A 28-year-old bride revealed that she and her 30-year-old husband had been vegan for the past 3 years and decided not to include any animal products on the menu for their big day.
Then they'll get married.
She explained, we spent months working with an amazing chef to create a gourmet 5-course meal that just happened to be vegan. Think mushroom Wellington, truffle risotto, roasted vegetable tarts, etc. We spent nearly $15,000 on food alone. We deliberately didn't mention the food was vegan on the invitation because we wanted people to enjoy it without prejudice. Every dish was designed... Oh, God, don't do that. Every dish was designed to be delicious and satisfying regardless of dietary preference. She revealed that their beautiful wedding ceremony went off without a hitch, but she spotted her older brother. When she spotted her older brother, Tom wasn't at the table during reception, she realized that there was a problem. 20 minutes later, she watched in horror as he and her cousins walked in carrying 20 pizzas. They started to distribute them to the guests, announcing real food for anyone who wants it.
Well, your brother's a bit of an asshole too.
Must be genetic.
Brother isn't.
Yeah, it was an asshole move on your part, but then his retaliation was a bit asshole too, in my opinion.
I don't know. I think that's pretty fucking funny.
Look, turnabout is fair play. I don't think that. Okay, I get it. Also, not married, so might explain a lot. I get that the wedding day is supposed to be about the couple and unity and whatnot, but it's not. No one's wedding is about them. A wedding is a party for other people.
Yes.
So for you to go
Other
to enforce
people that you
your
expect to come and bring you gifts.
yeah, for you to enforce your way of eating because that's how you like it, etc., is a bit of an asshole move without telling people. Because I'd be pissed too. Like some people just don't like mushrooms. They said stuffed mushrooms, mushroom Wellington, mushroom risotto. It's like, what if you don't like mushrooms?
I hate
Just
mushrooms.
sit there and lick the tablecloth and go, oh, I hope it's got a meat stain on it. I don't think so. Like, fuck that for a joke.
Mm-mm.
Look, ordering the pizzas and distributing them at the reception was probably a little. I would have ordered them to like
pizzas.
I would have ordered them to the cauliflower base. Ooh, fucking asshole.
Listen,
Yo,
Cauliflower
this
is
delicious.
cauliflower is not rice. Cauliflower is not pizza. Cauliflower is
you,
just
yes, it
it's
is.
certainly
Yo.
not a steak. You can
It's
take that
delicious.
cauliflower
Cauliflower
and shove it right up
it is
your
great
ass.
as substitution for boneless wings, and it is great as.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No,
You'll
it's
know.
not.
You'll
Boneless wings.
know.
I've never had it for like boneless wings, but I've had it for pizza, and it's banging. Oh my god, it's so
No.
freaking good as a pizza.
No.
Costco has it, bitch. It is so good. I could eat 18 of them fucking things
Kelly
and
and I
just
make it homemade.
completely ruin the whole purpose of it. Oh my God.
The only problem I had with it was getting the water, the liquid out of it. So how much you have to squeeze that shit.
Yeah.
It'd be easy to just go buy a pizza, right?
Yeah, but like some of us, motherfucker, can't have gluten because it makes us fucking sit on a commode for 4 days.
You can because then you're only renting it anyway. It's gone.
No, because some of us, you know, maybe would like to use our asshole again recreationally. You know what I'm saying?
Not from what I hear.
Oh man.
Maybe I am that guy, Jeff. You don't like
Burn,
me.
David.
Maybe that is me. Maybe that is. But I'm sorry. I think everyone's an asshole in this situation.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. You shouldn't have a big wedding and you shouldn't spend $12,000 on a fucking $15,000 on a menu for your wedding if you know that this is going to happen. What are you doing? Cater to yourself. Say, hey, listen. Hey, listen, me and my husband don't want meat. If you can just make sure that me and my husband...
Yeah.
We all had that's every goddamn catering hall gives you a fucking vegetarian option. Every goddamn one of them. Okay?
Oh.
There's no place that doesn't. So if it's a vegan thing, whatever, they're not cooking with eggs or whatever the fuck it is.
I can't have cheese because it had a feeling once upon a time.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
I just think she's an asshole for getting mad about what her brother did.
Yeah.
I don't care about the menu. I think it's kind of funny that she did the whole vegan menu thing and didn't tell anybody. Like, I think that's kind of a fucking riot.
Not really.
At the end
It's
of
like
the
turning
wedding-
up. It's like turning up
We
to a
had-
grind hookup with
Look,
someone who's got a tiny dick.
Weddings
You're like,
are
that's not
fucking
going to satisfy
miserable
anyone.
because it is like
Yeah.
what you said, but like the reverse, right? Being in the in the seat, right, is fucking absolute shit show. And I'm all about like this should be a business transaction, motherfucker. I'm here to make money. I'm not trying to make this a good time for you. Fuck you. I want the gifts. Bitch, it has been how many fucking years? 12 years? I just opened my last motherfucking wedding shower gift, bitch. I knew I had an extra coffee pot up in this motherfucking attic. Didn't I finally found that bitch?
Oh
So
my God.
I don't know if it was I think it was Madison. So Madison, if that was your shower gift, thank you, bitch, for that coffee pot, bitch.
Thank you, Madison Devine.
And Joe, thanks for leaving it.
You know, and me, and the kids, and everything else. And the dad. Thanks.
Yeah.
There you go, Joe.
Like with my wedding, like at the end, we had bagels and cream cheese and like butter, like as like an exit station. So like I feel like people would have appreciated the pizza as like you know, like here you go. You didn't really eat all that much.
Especially at a wedding when you've had a few of these ones.
Danny,
Yeah.
we did that like so they had dinner or whatever, but then you know you go late, you're dancing. So hours into it, didn't he have fucking pizza delivered? And then he had somebody come out and they had chicken tenders and fries. Everybody was like, "This is amazing" because everybody's drunk.
Yeah,
it's
hungry.
My friend had hot pretzels.
Nobody cares. Like,
girl.
because at the beginning of the night, everyone's still sober. They're wearing their nice clothes. They're wearing their Spanx. They're like,
clothes
oh, I've got to look good. And then by the end, like one tit's out, the dress is stained. All the guys got their jackets off. It's fucking on.
You got the fucking amp blowing the one guy in the bathroom. You know, it's fucking crazy.
Are blown.
Someone's having an affair somewhere.
Yeah.
It's just the
I
way
don't
it
want
is.
to talk about that.
Definitely bound to happen.
Maybe we're all the asshole. Maybe that's the answer.
Yeah, we're the asshole. It's true.
We are the
If I went
asshole.
to that wedding, I would
Vera,
have been pissed.
you're not an asshole. You've just got opinions, and now it's her
I can be an
time
asshole. Ask my sister.
to vent. And ladies and gentlemen, it's everyone's favorite moment. It's Vera Vent. Okay, V, here we go. 3, 2, 1, yeah!
All right, we started this earlier when we were talking about Matt Gaetz, and I think, and I talked about last week how outraged I am with the RFK pick, simply because his views are so anti-science. And Matt Gaetz, you know, may have gone to law school. I don't really know if he's never had any prosecutorial experience. He's not certainly one to hold people's feet to the fire when it comes to the law, as we know. But my biggest problem with these cabinet picks is that these people are not qualified for these jobs. There is a process to appoint your cabinet. They are appointed by the president. The president selects usually from a list of people that are provided by his advisors, and then they are vetted by both houses of Congress. The House and the Senate do a vetting process, but before you even put them forward to the Congress, they are supposed to be investigated by the FBI. And this is one of my big problems with this cabinet, is that Trump is not allowing the FBI to investigate his picks. Now, any of them have been vetted by the FBI before they're being presented to the House. And years ago, 8 years ago, before Trump was our president, some of the picks that didn't get picked were over almost laughable things at this point. I'm sure I'm the only one here that remembers Nanny Gate. You guys are all too young. But Nanny Gate was President Bill Clinton. Yes, it was Bill Clinton. He just was determined to appoint a woman for his attorney general. And his first two picks were Zoe Baird and Kimba Wood, two very qualified women in terms of their prosecutorial experience. But Zoe Baird, it came out, paid a Venezuelan woman to raise her children. She had an illegal immigrant working for her as a nanny. And then Kimba Woods was the next nominee, and she had the same problem. And Kimba Woods had a double whammy because as a college student, she worked as a Playboy bunny, just serving cocktails, not exposing any part of her, just putting on the bunny suit and serving drinks. And this was scandal enough to derail two AG picks. President Bush had an AG nominee named Linda Chavez, who had the exact same problem. And he also nominated Bernard Kerik to head Homeland Security. Bernard Kerik was the head of the police department in New York City. He was a 9/11 hero. He was perfect for Homeland Security. And he was derailed because he had an affair. President Obama nominated Tom Daschle for Health and Human Services. And it turns out that Tom Daschle had a car that was lent to him, a car and a chauffeur that was lent to him by a campaign donor. Okay, these are the scandals that derailed these presidential nominees for the cabinet in years past. Now we step up to President Trump's current cabinet picks. He has Kennedy, he has Hexas, he has Gates, he has Elon Musk, he has Linda McMahon. Now, Kennedy has admitted to making a pass at the babysitter and being rejected. And when she confronted him, he said, "Oh, I'm sorry." And then he texted her later to admit that it was an error in judgment for him to grab her breasts. All right. It's an admitted affair. They have the proof. Forget that he's completely unqualified. He is a sexual assaulter, and Hegseth, who is being nominated for Secretary of Defense, whose primary experience was he led a platoon of 35 men when he was in the military right after college. But since then, he's been an on-air personality for Fox. Hegseth not only has a sexual scandal in his past, he has police reports and a rape kit with DNA evidence, and the woman herself who says she was drugged and doesn't remember it. And that came to light because it was reported by a nurse who performed the rape kit. And he said, oh no, it was unfounded. There was mutual consenting sex and there's no report. Come to find out, Monterey County says, oh yes, there's definitely a report. But he paid the witness to sign a non-disclosure agreement. So Hegseth is a big old unqualified dirtbag. Matt Gaetz has 2 counts of sex trafficking underage women, and he's never had any prosecutorial experience. And none of this is being investigated because Trump doesn't want the FBI looking at his pics. Elon Musk was an illegal alien. He came over and overstayed his visa and was here without papers, working in this country and making millions for years before he bought his citizenship into this country. But God forbid we have a single nanny working in somebody else's house. We have Elon Musk working for the Pentagon with government contracts, and all of these candidates are picked on purpose by Trump. He's picking people with malleable morality. Sorry, I can't speak. And he knows that if they are vetted by the FBI and the FBI investigates, they can all go to jail if they lie to the FBI. So that's why he's avoiding the FBI investigation. I'm sorry. I don't understand why Trump wants to be president. He doesn't want to follow any of the rules of this country. He doesn't even like this country. He wants us to be more like Putin or more like Russia. It just doesn't make any sense to me. But this is part of the ongoing ridiculousness of this man. And pay attention. That's all I got to say.
It seems that Jeffrey has been attacked by the mouse in his house. We've lost him. That's the only explanation I can come up with as to why he's gone, but that's okay. We're going to finish up the show today. We did mention Madison Devine before, and I have just briefly sort of flicked through. I'm going to leave the final joke of the day to Madison. Gates pulled out when November turned 21. That's a serve. Couldn't do better. Couldn't do better than that. That's amazing. So thank you for joining us today. Lovely Christina, the vivacious Vera. Jeff's somewhere getting eaten by a rat king or something. Who knows? Who knows? Remember, if you or somebody like you or somebody you know wants to come hang on our panel, we are starting the initiation rituals, the bloodletting, all that kind of thing. So hit us up. Come talk shit with us. It's fun. We have a good time. It is
fun. Next Thursday is Thanksgiving.
Oh, yeah, so you'll all be dead.
By 9.
You'll all be gone.
I don't know. I'll be asleep.
Yes.
So
I can do a show next week.
In a serious food coma, I'll let you know.
We'll just sit there and say, all the tryptophan running through our system, we won't be able to do it.
At 2 when we're done by 5.
I'm a turkey slut.
There you go. That's Christina's new t-shirt. It's going to be available. I'm a turkey slut. We love it. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you keep living your life uncensored until we see you again next time. Ciao. Play outro.